Welcome to the AMDI App. There are four main sections that you'll need to fill out to submit data. To input data to the AMDI App, select Start a Cleanup from the menu. Collection. This records the efforts by the volunteers, including duration of the cleanup, number of people, total bags filled. A standard size bag for the AMDI program is a 56 litre cleanup bag. If you use anything else, please convert to this size. Total weight, length of the cleanup site in metres, and the organisations involved. If you have multiple organisations, just separate them with a comma. If multiple people are submitting data from the same cleanup, it's important that each person only includes the above details for which they are involved in, and not the total for the whole group, or this will result in duplicate information being submitted. To get to the next page, click on the Next button. Location. If an existing AMDI cleanup site is already set up in the database, to find your site, zoom in as close as you can on the map to your site and long press down in the main area of your cleanup location. This site will be highlighted and the name of the site will appear on the bottom of the screen. If this is a new cleanup site, zoom in as close as you can on the map to your site and long press in the main area of your cleanup location. This will place the location icon on the map, and our database team will create a new site which will then be visible next time you go to submit data for that site. To get to the next page, click on the Next button. Items. This is where you record your items by typing the item you'd like to record in the search field. Categories with that item in it will appear on the list and then select the correct one. If you're unsure, there is an eye icon which will pop up a picture and full list of items that you can check. Please note that all categories and items are listed in our Marine Debris Identification Manual, which can be downloaded under our Resources tab on our website, tangaroablue.org. Prior to using the app, it is recommended that volunteers take a look at this manual. Each item is categorised firstly by what material the item is made of, for example, plastic, rubber, etc. And then what the item is, for example, plastic drink bottle. Every item that you can find has a home in the database. There are no miscellaneous items. Everything has a home category, so becoming familiar with the categories will streamline the data entry process. Once you've found the correct category, you can then record. How many of that item? Any notes? If it was an unusual find, you can take a photo. This is only needed for unusual items. There is a second tab at the top which says Label. This enables you to collect further details on the item you are recording, including using the barcode scanner as well as noting down brand information. If you need to add extra items to a category that you've already inputted, you can swipe to reveal a menu to edit the item on the list and edit the entry. For example, change the number of items from 2 to 4. To get to the next page, click on the Next button. Conditions. On this page you can record the occurrence of plastic resin pellets, also known as nurdles. Any injured or dead wildlife, any unusual site conditions, example heavy rain the day before. And if there is anything else you want to make a note of, this can relate to where on the site you cleaned, or if you weren't able to count all bags. For example, you might comment, we collected 100 bags that weighed 500 kilos, but we only counted 10 bags that weighed 30 kilos. Once you submit the data, it will be saved in the Upload Data folder. You'll find this in the menu list. To upload the data, you'll need to first create a login, and then you can upload the data to the database. At this stage, you can also swipe to reveal a menu to edit anything before you send the final data set. You can see a record of data sets that you have uploaded by viewing the Uploaded tab. The AMDI database can house microplastic data. As there are a lot of different methodologies on microplastic data collection, the AMDI app is able to also collect details on the way you collect your microplastic data. For example, how many quadrants, surface or core samples, etc. If you would like to use the AMDI app to collect microplastic data, we suggest that you contact our data team at info@tangaroablue.org so that we can provide advice on the best way to input your data. Pollution rating. This is an assessment tool that can help if you need to rate the density of several areas to help identify where you want to run a cleanup. This is not a replacement for recording the items from a cleanup, but a first step for you to identify what site you want to monitor. The pollution rating allows you to link to an existing rating program. Select a specific target and rate it from no items to highly significant in density. Tangaroa Blue Foundation would like to thank everyone for contributing their data to the AMDI database, along with the following sponsors for supporting the development of the AMDI app.